So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. And it's been played through. And he is that shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thuram. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vermeer. And it's Zico. Park Ji-sung. It's Kimmich. Zico. Mbappe. Mbappe! Edmilson. And it's Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira can see things others simply cannot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good take, and is he in? Edmilson. Bullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Vieira. That's Vieira. Edmilson. Can he get on the end of this? Kimmich. Zico, who's set up one goal so far. All the way back. Kimmich calmly anticipates.
Trinidad and Tobago definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Timber. Pull it. And it's Vieira. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Pull it. That's Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram. And it's Timber. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Gets his head on it! Oh, what has happened here?
Trinidad and Tobago truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ambitious ball here. O'Reilly kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vermin. Kimmich. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's having a shot! It's a quick ball upfield. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Trinidad and Tobago currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Lopez. Edmilson. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's on it, can he get away? Sung. Zico.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Timber. Koundé. Mbappe is herring after that one. And this is Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet. Trinidad and Tobago still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's lofted through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Trinidad and Tobago are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Ball played for Rijkaard. And the shot's on here. Zico. Sung. And it's Lopez. That's a sharp pass. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Lopez.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises
He
hope.
leaps for it! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Trinidad and Tobago are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Substitutions taking place.
Trinidad and Tobago, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. And here's Messi. Forced to go back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played. Edmilson. Now Cruyff. Vieira. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. Edmilson pokes it out wide. Vieira. No way through there. Tries to play it through. That's going across goal. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi.
Will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Cruyff. And here's Messi. And it's Vieira. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira. Edmilson. This might spell... There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's for... It's... A finish of the highest order, and the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Real chance! Goal! Ecuador! And the comeback is complete. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Ecuador have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Vieira. This looks promising. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Hullet. A lot of space ahead of him. Spread to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Up towards the front line. And that is out of play. Looking to play him in. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Coutinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Thuram. Oh, what has happened here? Edmils has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cruyff.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And here's Messi. Best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so we're off again. Vieira wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
He's looking wide. Here's found the way through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for options for movement. Cafu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good climb! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Edmilson. Cafu. Thuram. And he's forced to go back. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. That's Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. And they've got rid. Trinidad and Tobago have reclaimed it. Best. Thuram. And it's Hullet. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Works it forward. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's played forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Best! Goal! Ecuador! And they get themselves in front! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again. Ecuador with the lead. Thuram makes the interception. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And here's Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mohamed Salah. Searching pass he's played there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
O'Reilly. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Trinidad and Tobago really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cruyff. And Edmilson. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! He's done very well to get to that.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cafu.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 18.
Size really matters,
Número
and it's
7.
time to make it matter
Número
now.
6. Número 23. Número 4. Entran número 21. Número 19.
O'Reilly goes short.
Número 22. Número 15.
It's Rui Costa.
Número 9. Se está realizando un cambio.
Ecuador have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rui Costa. And here's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Nicely
reglamentario.
intercepted. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Cafu. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So it's always been Yamal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. And here's Cruyff. Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Hullet. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hazard. He is through here. And here's Del Piero. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again they hit the front.
Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Corner number 2 then. Trinidad and Tobago are looking to go forward now. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. That's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Edmilson. Messi tries to play it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff. Silvestre. He won't be happy with that one. That's a throw. Trinidad and Tobago are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Cruyff. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Edmilson. Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Pull it. He's rising! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Has been indicated.
Cruyff. Yamal has found the net here, of course. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Messi. It's Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good progress on the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Trinidad and Tobago needing a change of fortune here. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And this is Del Piero. Hazard making a dash for it. Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pull it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cruyff. Edmilson. And it's Vieira. Del Piero. And the counter is on. He's through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Trinidad and Tobago needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And he's in on goal. Forced to go back. Vieira. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is just caressing the ball. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 23, Messi. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 21, Gullit. Number 10, Vieira. Coming on the field,
Winter Tour clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Neymar. Number 18, Jan Koller. Number 11,
Cruyff.
Number
Hazard.
20, Xabi Alonso. Substitution.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has a look up. Koller! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, delightful ball. Trinidad and Tobago now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
No way through. And here's Ronaldinho. It's Rui Costa. Edmilson.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Great vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cafu. Bergam. But that signals the very end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Mateus. He's chosen to go back. Now this could be a chance. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And this is Ibrahimovic! It's their first effort on goal.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
They want to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he thumps it clear. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. First quarter of an hour gone. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So we're still where we started right now.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
That's a decent clearance. Azar, and the counter is on. Azar, there he goes, it's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. And he's been shifted off it. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence proved infallible. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Spain have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Trinidad and Tobago are looking to go forward now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard, he's on it, can he get away? Not going up front in a hurry. Now it's Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes till half-time. Hazard, he's having a pop! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So, third corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played out wide. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's gone for a throw-in. Cafu. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Mateus. And Ed Nielsen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the keeper's got it again. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Spread to the right. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
That has been knocked clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. Edmilson, great defending, strong and determined. Timber calmly anticipates. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Trinidad and Tobago really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second period is on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game...
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Hazard goes short. Hazard. Trinidad and Tobago are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho finding himself in space. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
He's having a good look here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! Mateus. He's played it back. Now it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Oh, this is a great position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Del Piero. Yamal. Yamal! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Can he stop it going out? He has found the way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's definitely onside. Ronaldinho! He's got away. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vieira with the clearance. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicked it back promptly. So, what can they make of this?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And back to the goalkeeper, Raya. A keeper with complete command over his defence. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. And here's Messi. It's Ibrahimovic!
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23, Eto'o. El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
And here's Cruyff.
El dorsal 18. Bale. Cambio de jugadores.
Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
And here's Neymar. And this is Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The defender is not giving up on this. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Trinidad and Tobago have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Trinidad and Tobago really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 minutos de descuento.
Picked out brilliantly. And this is... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Trinidad and Tobago have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Trinidad and Tobago have been handed a game-changing chance. This for genuine comfort. What a save by David Raya! And he's managed to get rid. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. 2 up now, and that's that. Trinidad and Tobago are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win.